105 pounds with his back to you. Joe Downey, a 16-year-old junior from Deer Park, Section 11. He had his back to you. He has the white stripe, and he's wrestling Al DeStephanis, Section 8, from Locust Valley High School. You just saw Carl DeStephanis win the 98-pound championship. Now you're watching Al DeStephanis. Al was a 98-pound champion in the state in 1978. He's a record this year of 21-1. 16-year-old junior Joe Downey has a record this year with his back to you now, 24-1, fourth in the National Greco-Roman tournament. Joe Downey reached the final on the right, Section 11, by defeating Joe Labatt from East Syracuse 9-8. And Al DeStephanis reached the final by defeating Chuck Kennedy from Section 1 4-3. But both of these boys had pretty rough semifinal bouts. DeStephanis on the right from Section 8. And Joe Downey from Deer Park. Deer Park. Joe Downey is a junior. Al DeStephanis is a senior. DeStephanis in, trying for a single. And the official says they're out. The official rules them out. About 14 seconds left in the first period. No score at this point. We're at 105 pounds. New York State Public High School Wrestling Championship. And we go through the first period with no score. The choice goes to Joe Downey from Deer Park High School, and he picks top position. Al DeStephanis from Locust Valley High School will be in the bottom. DeStephanis stand up, standing switch. Another standing switch. And they go out of bounds. There's no change. You'll notice in the finals of these public high school championships here in New York State, you see almost continuous wrestling. It appeared for a minute that DeStephanis was completely free, but Downey reacting very quickly, maintaining control. As they go out, there is no change. Here we have actual three officials. These three officials are there to help. Actually, these other two officials are there to help the third official. They might see something he does not see. A roll tried by DeStephanis, and he was nearly, it looked like he was nearly, he is free. There's a one-point escape. At this point, we can't see the clock, so we have no idea how much time there is. About 1 minute is announced. Here in the second period, DeStephanis leading by virtue of an escape. 1-0.
45 seconds.
45 seconds left in the second period. DeStephanis with his back to you, leading 1-0. This is Al DeStephanis. We're 105 pounds.
30 seconds.
a matter of two wrestlers at this point wrestling quite evenly. No one has an advantage yet. DeStephanis leads by one. He did negotiate an escape. About 8 seconds left. With his back to you, Joe Downey. He's trailing 1-0 going into the third period. There's Joe Downey's coach, and there's the score. 1-0 DeStephanis.
98-pound fighters report to the awards area.
We're at 105-pound weight class.
Report to the awards area.
On top, Al DeStephanis using an ankle pick. Come back to the middle, no change. Al DeStephanis leading still 1-0 early in the third period.
98-pound fighters should report to the awards area. All the place finishers, 98 pounds, report to the awards area.
DeStephanis in control, leading by 1 point. Joe Downey on the bottom. In Deer Park High School, Section 11. DeStephanis, Section 8. An ankle pick. And a pump handle. Control wrestling at this point. Staying in 120. One of the officials has his hand up for stalling to be called against Joe Downey. Of course, at least two of the officials must agree. The other official did not raise his hand. And it appeared to me to be a very tough ride on the part of Al DeStephanis, using that pump handle in the middle. You can see it right in front of you. There it is. Again, the other official raises his hand. They go out of bounds. One of the officials raises the hand, stalling against Downey. However, Downey is not warned. About 40 seconds left in the 105-pound weight class. A very tough ride by DeStephanis.
30 seconds.
Downey trying desperately, and DeStephanis reacting. No points called. They go out of bounds with about 21 seconds. No back points. The other officials say no back points are rolled through. They agree. About 20 seconds left. Al DeStephanis on top, 105 pounds. He's leading 1-0 by virtue of a second period escape. Joe Downey on the bottom in Section 11.
15 seconds.
You will hear 15 seconds announced. Downey nearly out, but DeStephanis reacting very well, moving along. That's it. Al DeStephanis follows his brothers Carl DeStephanis from Locust Valley as a New York State Public High School wrestling champion, 105 pounds, 1-0. A very close bout. There's your champion, 105 pounds, Al DeStephanis. And Joe Downey and Al DeStephanis really went 100%.
The brothers